This is Bethany at Cranberry Essential Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your reading for February. For those of you who don't know, this is my first time back since I did the January readings. I don't think I did another one in between. If I did, it was... for those of you who aren't aware, I had a slight physical accident. I got a concussion. I fell on the ice, which we have a lot of here in Maine, and I hit my head on a vehicle. So it took me a while to get back in the swing of things, and I have missed doing these, but I wanted to make sure that I got this done for February to give you all something to lead forward. I have some changes coming up for the channel, some things that I'm really excited about, while I made huge bounds last year, I have some pretty big goals for the coming year as well with the channel, so I hope you will all stay tuned. So we're looking at the energy going into February. What is it we need to know? And not taking the jump out ones today. So Taurus, what do you need to know for February? What do we need to know for guidance in February? For those of you who've been around here for a while, you've heard me say that I thought that January, February, and March were going to be particularly challenging months, and I think that that holds true. We sort of seem to be somewhat into the middle of it. Mercury is going direct this week, which will be a wonderful blessing in itself. It's always nice. That first Mercury retrograde of the year is always one of the hardest to handle. So as we move forward with that, I'm hoping that I think once we get past March, it just feels like it's going to be a whole lot easier to breathe for everybody. And this covers all, I mean, it's not just one aspect of our lives, but all of our lives. Even if you've, whether it's financial, if you haven't been following markets, or health-wise with everything that's been going on, relationships, the whole 9 yards. I think that everybody is sort of weary of this, but if we can just make it through, I think as we start into March, we're going to start to feel a whole lot better, and it will sort of build our way up. I mentioned when I did the Aries reading that right now it feels like we're sort of spinning our wheels as if we really want to move forward, but we're not sure how to do that. So I think that that holds true for all signs. I don't think that's just us. I think that's sort of the general energy. All right, what does Taurus need to know for February? My goodness, they're all coming out at me here. My first guess is it looks like you have a need to, you're feeling very much like you need to get out and you want to travel. You're starting right off with the Fool's Journey, which, to me means it's a journey. You're looking for something to add some adventure to your life. And I think that it feels like it's travel because you've got the Six of Swords, and you have a Page of Swords. There's a lot of swords in here. It definitely feels like to me like you are feeling stir crazy. Like you really, all of these cards too are very bright. They're yellows or whites. So the way I'm understanding it is you're feeling very stagnated, whether it's you're not good at sitting still, are you? That's sort of the energy that I'm getting. And it almost feels like you're not going to let what you want drop. You have this wonderful garden that you're in, and there's plenty of things around you that are bright and sunny. That's why I was talking about there's sort of the old and the new with this reading. You know, you're going from this sort of, you have a good life here. I mean, there's a lot of things here. Maybe they're material things, but you're feeling like you want something a little bit more. And whether that is sort of this chance for, I keep hearing adventure, travel. It definitely feels like that's something that you want to move forward. And it could be just the winter that we are stuck in, or, you know, we had 19 inches of snow this weekend. Most of us are not here in Maine, aren't going anywhere for a while. This feels like it's more. It's like you're not willing to accept what the old stuff was anymore, that was really nice. And it's wonderful that you have all of that, but it's like, okay, this is great, but I want something else. Because whatever this isn't working anymore. I do see the Seven of Swords is generally about taking something that isn't yours or being robbed of something. But there's also him looking behind him. And I think maybe it's like he's picking up everything and moving forward and moving on with an eye towards the past. So it definitely feels like there's this energy of you wanting, not willing to accept what has been the norm, and you want to move forward with it, but you're, again, we're stuck in this energy of being stagnated and staying in one spot. Definitely this call to adventure, you know, this call for wanting something bigger than yourself. King of Cups. I'll clarify that a little bit. Yeah, we'll use the enchanted map to do the clarifying here. What does Taurus need to know? Clarify the situation. What is it that they are truly looking for? I'm not sure that you know what you're looking for right now. You just know that it's not there. I'm being told it's going to come out in March. Everything's happening in March. Magic stream of consciousness. So you got stream of consciousness, or stream, magic stream. To me, it's a stream of consciousness. Talisman, and to me, this represents what you already have. And most people would look at it and go, you know, that's really great. But to you, it's not exactly what you're looking for. Let's see what the last one is. Peaks of joy. You're looking to move forward. So it seems to me like okay. So yeah, it's what I was talking about. It's that you have these very, you have what you want in front of you, but it may not be what you think you want. What it's asking is that you bide your time, because even though we're in a moment of stagnation, how you feel may change when you get further on. So don't do anything hastily. It's a holding pattern. We're all in a holding pattern right now. And it's saying the things that seem clear or seem like a direct need now may not be a direct need later. All right, so I hope that helps. I'm going to go ahead and pull a moon card. What does Taurus need to know for the new moon on the 1st? What does Taurus need to know for the new moon on the 1st? Hold your vision. That's what you're talking about. It's asking you to hold on to that thought for right now. To wait and see if, when you get to the end of this month, if it's still going to be that important to you. All right. Well, I hope that helps. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been so supportive of me. You've all been wonderful. The messages helped a lot. It was a scary time for me, and truly could feel a blessing. So I really appreciate it, and there's a lot of good things going to be happening for the channel moving forward. Some of them I'm going to be talking about. If you follow the community page or the messages, you'll see that pop up. I'm going to be talking about some stuff going forward. So, all right, I want to thank you all, and I hope you have a very blessed February. Bye-bye.